Coppola recently was quoted saying, "We're on the verge of a golden age." I was kind of teasing this earlier when we were talking about Oppenheimer. Wonderful and illuminating cinema seen in large theaters with the recent failures of tentpole IPs like Indiana Jones and The Flash, as well as the success of original critically acclaimed films like Barbie and Oppenheimer. Do you think there's any credibility to his claim? And if so, how do you think it will manifest itself? Yeah.
I mean, I hope he's right. I think it's a little too early to tell.
If you actually go on the article, it's funny because he says, "I've yet to see them."
Yeah.
But the fact that people are filling big theaters to see them and that they are neither sequels nor prequels, no number attached to them, meaning they're true one-offs, is a victory for cinema.
Yeah. The movies are back, baby! Yeah, I think, this is a particular thing to note post-COVID. Because it's not like movies and the cinema-going experience just kind of waned out over time. There was like a massive event that kind of ruined things for a bit, and people were taking a while to get back into things in the same way. Like, that's a big part of the story. So, yeah, I mean, it is great seeing people excited for two things. We have to remember, like, people were excited because it's Christopher Nolan and Barbie. Mm-hmm. So it's still that they're attached to things they're familiar with, but it's nice that it's not. I mean, yeah, like it's people are getting superhero movie fatigue in a sense where it's not like no one wants to see a superhero movie anymore. It's just that it has to be a good one for it to make money or something that people want to see. You can't just make money assuming that people will see it because it's a superhero movie alone. You kind of have to make it a movie that people are excited for, not just a character's IP or whatever, unless you're sticking to just the most popular characters ever. Like, any Batman reboot is going to get people watching it. Any Spider-Man reboot's going to get people watching it. But yeah, to exhaust all of these other characters, then sure, people are fatigued. You got to do something special with it.
Yeah. For now, things feel a little bit invigorated, I guess. I don't know if anyone was really expecting this level of success from this. There was just something so natural about it, like the way it converged. Like it didn't feel like this corporate celebration, despite it being a literal Barbie movie and about the man who created a bomb. There was something like really positive about that. And since seeing a bunch of other stuff, I feel like just there are more crowds about. Like whenever I've been to the theater ever since this event, like it just seems busier. Like people they're like really making an effort to go and engage in these spaces. And like I don't think I've actually seen this outside of, I don't know, like really niche type things, like a Breen event, or the type of thing you have to know about.
True.
This was like just the average theater experience, but like people are there, and it's not like, it wasn't about like a Marvel movie. That's like the only one I could really think of was like the Endgame, like how people flocked out to see that, and it was busy. But this does feel different. But yeah, it is so linked to Nolan and Greta / Barbie as an IP. I don't know if that necessarily means there's going to be like a trend, because they always take away the wrong ideas from these trends, don't they?
They don't know what the fuck is the reason for the success. So to them, it will be like, oh, we need more toy movies. That's what people want: toy movies and biopics.
That's
and it's like ignoring the artists involved and the artistry involved. Ignore that part. Like, oh, that's why this movie is successful, because it's Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's gigantic corporate idiots that are only in their positions because of nepotism, and they don't know what the fuck art is, and they're making the decisions funding the art. And of course, tale of as old as time, I think we should just be supporting artists and not, I've made this rant a billion times, but yeah. Find the artists you love, support them. Hopefully the studios can make talented artists' visions come to life like they did with this. Hopefully we see more of that in the future, but we'll see what the takeaway is. Maybe we were just in a really big lull in terms of like corporate mainstream cinema for the past decade plus. Maybe we are coming back. Maybe we're on the up and up. I don't know. We'll have to see.
It's hard to tell, man. Some of the conclusions people take away from these successes and failures, I feel like are just a bit like, well, I don't really know.
Yeah.
We're not sightseers. We don't know what's going to happen. But speaking of Coppola, though, that you heard about this like thing? This passion project he's been working on for like 10 years or something.
No.
I keep seeing these like stories about it. He's like really struggling to get this thing. It's like a big sci-fi epic with like Megalopolis.
What?
Yeah. Got Adam Driver, Aubrey Plaza, Forrest Whitaker, John Voight, Shia LaBeouf's in it apparently.
Jason Schwartzman.
Yeah. I'm just really curious when that'll actually come together as something, or if it will just be trapped forever like that Terry Gilliam movie.
Looks like there's set photos.
Or it must be in post-production.
Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. Yeah, it says post-production on IMDb, so hopefully that's the thing. Yeah, what is Mr. Coppola been up to? Let's see. What was the last thing?
So yeah. Because Godfather 3 was like early 2000s.
A film called Distant Vision in 2016 that apparently nobody watched and nobody liked. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have been doing a lot of important things for a long time. So, I don't know.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we could get like one more epic out, I guess. If it actually comes together. Not like Godfather 3 or whatever.
Jack.